Our Hanging With segment today is with Shannon Moore. And Shannon, hasn't been too many years ago in Camden, North Carolina. You started in the Trampoline Wrestling Federation with Matt and Jeff Hardy. It was a long jump from there to WCW.
Yeah, Les, it started at, the high school years with Matt and Jeff, and then to the, backyard football type thing. And then Matt and Jeff, they started up the Trampoline Wrestling Federation or whatever, and invited me over and gave me a little character in that, which was tiny, more like a David and Goliath type thing with a bigger guy, and that's where I started. I started in the backyard from there on.
And of course, from there to WCW, and part of 3 count, a long jump in a short period of time.
Right. It was May 7th, May 9th, 1999. Got my contract with WCW. It's a big jump from the indie scene to one of the top 2 companies in the world. Especially being so young, me only being 19 years old, is real. It was a really good time in my life. I never expected something like that to come so soon, but it ended up happening, and I worked hard from then on.
Great. You've also got an unusual hobby. You play guitar with a band called Pure Oxygen, and I believe you produce your own music, right?
Yeah, myself and Jeff, we got a little side project or whatever. It's a band called Pure Oxygen. We produce the music and the lyrics and everything, and we're working on that now. Hopefully soon, maybe a CD or something, something on that.
Well, great. And the hobby that Shannon's got that I'm envious of is I'm an old hot rodder, and he's got a Roush special limited edition Mustang. You've been into hot rodding a long time?
Yeah, it's just I guess that was in the family. My dad and my brothers just grew up watching NASCAR racing and that, and I guess being from the South, that's a given. So just fast cars, fast motorcycles, just it's a real competitive sport. Anything to do with racing, I was really into that. So that's how I ended up with it.
Would the racing be something you might pursue after wrestling?
I don't know about really car racing, but I'm a big fan of like motocross and stuff like that with motorcycles and crotch rockets and stuff like that. So maybe someday something along the lines with the faster type motorcycles.
Let's go back to the Trampoline Wrestling Federation just a moment. Is that something you would recommend to the young fans out there watching, a way to start a career in this business?
Definitely not, Les. It's just so dangerous, just the stuff that they got to remember that we're professionals in the ring, and they can't take what they see on TV and go try to do it themselves, because you can be hurt so quick. It could end lives. It could leave you paralyzed or whatever. So most definitely not. Don't try it at home.
Get proper instruction, right?
Right.
All right. Of course, as I mentioned, 3 count was a big part of your career in WCW. And then with the merger of the 2 companies, now you're here in HWA. You're part of the WCW invasion. But of course, I know your sights are set on the big dance at WWF.
Yeah, Les, just any day. I'm just waiting for my chance, to prove myself there. The whole 3 count thing, it kind of got my foot in the door with WCW, and I worked hard. Now I'm here. I'm working hard in HWA. I'm happy to be here. So hopefully one day, I'll get my chance there and be able to prove myself.
Well, great. One final question. How do you feel about this invasion thing? I know a lot of WCW guys came in here and thought it was going to be a walk in the park, but the HWA guys have put some competition up in front of you guys.
It's definitely not a cakewalk. The HWA, there's a lot of talent here. There's talent everywhere. But HWA, they definitely have some of the top guys, and we gotta bust our tail to keep our spot here, because these guys they're right there with us. They're foot in the race, so definitely.
Well, the best of luck to you. I want a shot at driving that Roush Special Mustang one of these days.
You can have it.
All right. That's been our Hanging With segment for today with Shannon Moore.